Kara Swisher and Scott Galloway are big names in the world of tech and business. They are also the hosts of Pivot, a popular podcast that tackles the latest headlines in these fields. Now, this dynamic duo is making waves in the podcasting industry. They are seeking a massive 8-figure deal for Pivot and their other podcast ventures. This potential deal shows just how important and profitable podcasting has become. Swisher is a well-known tech journalist. She has a sharp wit and isn't afraid to ask tough questions. Galloway is a professor at NYU's Stern School of Business. He's known for his bold predictions and no-nonsense analysis. Together, they bring a unique blend of expertise and humor to Pivot. Their chemistry is undeniable. They have lively debates and aren't afraid to disagree with each other. This makes for entertaining and thought-provoking listening. Pivot has become a must-listen for anyone interested in the ever-changing worlds of tech and business. Pivot isn't your typical business podcast. It's informative, yes, but it's also entertaining. Episodes drop every Tuesday and Friday, keeping listeners up to date on the latest news. The format is simple but effective. Swisher and Galloway discuss the biggest stories in tech, business, and politics. They offer sharp commentary, bold predictions, and a healthy dose of humor. What makes Pivot stand out is the host's willingness to be honest and opinionated. They don't shy away from controversy. This makes for a refreshing change from the often predictable world of business media. Listeners tune in for the insights, but they stay for the witty banter and the feeling that they're part of a conversation between two very smart and very funny friends. With over 750 episodes under their belt, Swisher and Galloway have built a loyal following. Their listeners appreciate their unique blend of information and entertainment. Pivot isn't just a popular podcast, it's also a financial success story. The show brings in an estimated $10 million in annual revenue. This success highlights the earning potential of podcasting. But Pivot is just one part of Swisher and Galloway's podcast empire. Galloway hosts two other successful podcasts, Prof G and Raging Moderates. Prof G focuses on business and tech trends. It generates an impressive $6 million annually. Raging Moderates, co-hosted with Xander Lurie, tackles current events and offers a more lighthearted take on the news. This podcast is projected to bring in $2 million next year. These numbers show that Galloway, in particular, has cracked the code of podcast profitability. He understands how to create content that attracts a large and engaged audience. The financial success of their podcasts is a testament to the power of their brand and the growing influence of the podcasting industry as a whole. Swisher and Galloway's contract with Vox Media, their current podcast network, is set to end in 2025. This has sparked a bidding war among media companies eager to add these podcasting powerhouses to their roster. CNN is rumored to be a frontrunner. Swisher already works with CNN as an on-air contributor. Bringing Pivot and Galloway's other shows to CNN could be a win-win. It would give the podcasts access to a wider audience, and it would provide CNN with a proven source of high-quality audio content. But CNN isn't the only contender. Other major players, such as Spotify, are also reportedly interested in securing a deal. Spotify has been aggressively expanding its podcasting portfolio. The company sees podcasts as a key part of its future growth. The competition for Pivot and Galloway's other shows highlights the intense battle for listeners and revenue in the rapidly growing podcasting market. Swisher and Galloway's potential move to a new platform is a big deal for the podcasting industry. It shows how valuable successful podcasts have become, and it demonstrates the power of podcast hosts to negotiate lucrative deals. Their decision could have a ripple effect throughout the podcasting world. It could encourage other high-profile podcasters to seek out better deals or even start their own networks. This move also underscores the changing media landscape. Podcasts are no longer a niche form of entertainment. They are now a mainstream media force. Swisher and Galloway's next move will be closely watched by both industry insiders and fans. One thing is certain, Pivot and the podcasting industry as a whole are poised for continued growth and evolution in the coming years.